Glad to have you back. Let's move into our second discussion of the day. For years now, the steady decline in the performance of candidates who sit for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination has been a cause of worry for teachers and even parents. But the 2017 WASSCE, now that's the West African Senior School Secondary School Certificate Examination result, shows a shift in trend.
All right. Now let's take this report and to have a basis and have a better understanding.
West African Examinations Council WAEC released the WASSCE 2017 results following its successful conduct of the examination. Mr. Olu Adenikbekun announced that 1,559,162 candidates sat for the examination and explained how candidates performed in the examination.
Of the total number of candidates that sat the examinations, 1,490,356 candidates, representing 95.59%, obtained credits and above in 2 subjects. A total of 923,486 candidates, representing 59.22%, obtained minimum of credits in 5 subjects and above, including English language and mathematics. The percentage of candidates in this category in the world for school candidates in 2015 and 2016 was 38.68% and 52.97% respectively.
The head of National Office WAEC recalled that Nigeria hosted the 65th annual council meeting of the body, during which some of its policies and operations were reviewed. He hinted that an additional diet of WASSCE for private candidates will commence by January 2018.
I am very happy today to inform you that the Nigerian National Office of the Council has concluded arrangements to commence the conduct of the additional diet of WASSCE for private candidates from January to February 2018. It's also our thinking that that will also reduce the pressure on WAEC as an examining body and the candidates themselves, so that they know that it's not a matter of do or die. If you attempt now and you are not able to make your paper, another opportunity is waiting by the corner for you to try again until you are successful.
The results of 214,952 candidates have been withheld over reported cases of examination malpractice. Sharon Ijason, TVC News, Lagos.
All right, let's get into our discussion proper now. We have the national president of the Association of Tutorial School Operators, Shodunke Olodotun. Shodunke, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Nice to have you join us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I remember we had you on the show sometime, but we were complaining of how the level of performance in results dipped exactly, and this year seemed to be a very great improvement. How happy are you on this?
I am not that happy because I know what is behind the sudden success.
So what is behind
That's all I want to know.
Yes, I know what is behind the sudden success. The question we should ask Nigerians or those jubilating and some of the governors that are claiming that my state came first and this thing, how much have they invested into education? What really happened to the teachers that were teaching those students? Those times they used to have like a 20% success in Nigeria. Have they gone for refresher courses? Have they improved anyhow? Has government really pumped money into education when you want to reap where you did not sow? And suddenly, like now, maybe you just found like 3 billion in your 30 billion for your account, right? You'll be shocked. You will know that you didn't work for it. So they didn't work for this result. I stand to be corrected.
There was
malpractice. It is about who can engage in cheating more.
Well, there were malpractices in the past as well. There were always records
the malpractices we had in the past. I am a major, partaker, right, in this field. You understand? The whole field. I'm on the field. I'm not in the air conditioner office. So I know what is happening. The malpractice we used to have in the past were local malpractice, were not computerized.
Wow.
So it could not go far. We're talking about when you want to do malpractice in the past, you just grab the paper from whoever that is the supervisor, right? Then you start solving. Before you finish solving, maybe 15 minutes to the exam. It is only the smart ones that will be able to use this successfully. Hence, students will read very well and may still engage in some whatever, right? So it's only the few ones that are brilliant that will succeed. But now what we have is the internet malpractice. And WASSCE cannot say they are not aware of that. And if they are not aware of that, I think the HNO, the head of National Office of WASSCE, should be brought to book based on this. I will not accept that kind of result ordinarily. These students are seeing questions with solution about 6-7 hours before the exam.
Were you there? Did you witness this, or someone told you?
Someone
so that we can
me,
substantiate this and say
I am the national president of Association of Tutorial School Operators, the whole country. And I tell you what, my members, they give me reports every day. They give me reports every day with evidence. Don't worry. Wow. They're about to take another exam. They will deny it now. They're about to take another exam. God will keep me alive. I will contact you people. The students know the site. Go and ask the student. They know the site they visit. Once they visit this site, they see solution, they see question. Why will come out now and say it's fake? Don't worry. All right. When it is GC time, I will show you the site. Then you compare the questions.
All right. So who runs this site? Who runs the site that has all the questions?
That is the question you should ask WASSCE. I don't call them. Look, they are the ones that are being run with, that are collecting money. Government give them subvention and so on. Mine is just to tell Nigerians the truth. Okay, now look at it. What do you think could be responsible for the success, sudden success, since last year? It's now increasing. Do you know the kind of success we noticed in NECO? NECO last year had almost 90%. Abba. Even in the olden days when our fathers were very serious, right? We don't have 90% success. Now we have 90%. We have plenty credit. I saw a result yesterday, like 4A1, and I know the capability of that student. Then private schools are trying to outshine each other. Hence, they are engaging in some other things, you know, to settle the body. And so there's a lot of corruption going on there. And
you're saying WASSCE is complicit? Is that what you're alleging?
Honestly, I'm saying it, and I can prove it anywhere.
You have proof, hard copy proofs?
No, I don't have hard copy proof. I said that the next exam, I'm going to give you the sites.
Okay. From the results we have, I think Abia is #1 now. It used to be Anambra State. This last result, Abia had the highest or best performance, followed by River State. And,
about 81.54% for Abia of the students obtained 5 credits, at least 5 credits.
At least 5 credits and above.
Very impressive.
Fine. Let me get to my wall and then we have a better understanding of what we are saying.
All right.
Let's give some more breakdown in here. Now, first of all, we have about 1,567,016 candidates registered for the examination. The exam body says only 1,559,162, figures and all of that sat for the examination. Now, this is the breakdown. Now we have about 1.5 million people registered and 1.5. Yeah, there are just a little difference that sat for the examination. We're talking about the West African Senior School Certificate Examination for this year. Okay, I think I hope my backer is working. Very good. So if we have the breakdown between the, first of all, let's get to the females. Now we have about 729,000 females that sat for the examination, amounting to about 46%. And then we have about 829,000, representing about 57% for males. That's between males and females that sat for the examination. Let's move on. Now we have, moving on, we have 923,000 candidates, and that's about 50, who scored who scored 5 credits and above in 5 subjects, including English and mathematics. This improvement is what we are talking about today. Why there's sudden surge in all of that. Now, let's compare this to the percentage of candidates' performance in previous years. We go back to about 2013. We recorded about 36.57%. I remember when we were discussing these issues those times, we complained a lot about the performance that time. And then when we got to 2014, it dipped again to 31% in 2013. That's the result for overall results for WAEC. And then in 2015, it rose a little again to 38%. And then since then, it's been rising. It was 52% in 2016. And in 2017, we're recording 59%. That's almost 60% performance in the 2017 WAEC or West African Senior School Certificate Examination results. Now, the results of 214,952 candidates representing just about 13.79% of the total candidature for the examination are being withheld in connection with various reported cases of examination malpractices. Now, let me come back to you on this. When we talk about malpractices, give us a breakdown, give us an idea. How do these malpractices, how are they carried out on the day of the examination?
That's what I'm saying, that you are thinking of malpractices being carried out on the day of the exam. But now I'm telling you that malpractice is being carried out starting from a day two. These students, they have the question, they have the solution, they have already digested it. Now what they do on the day of exam, those that are not so brilliant among them, is that they now bring it in. Most of these so-called, not all, private schools, we all know them, they are everywhere in Lagos, right? With the assistance of the WAEC supervisor invigilators there, right, we now allow the student to bring in this and copy. You understand? That's the simple way. And they copy very well. Then whoever that is coming from anywhere will be settled. And you know how the country is. Who will be given that we say no now with the economic situation? Then apart from that, as it were, you know, my own problem with all this, it's happening year in, year out. And nobody has been brought to book. For example, these students, 200 and something thousand students result are being withheld. Some of them will be cancelled. Some of these students may not have anything to do with malpractice, because I've seen a lot of schools where they engage in malpractice and their results, you know, is excellent.
So if right? They may not have anything to do with malpractice,
they may not, or they may. But where I'm coming to is, why are you punishing the students? You are withholding their results, and you are not holding the supervisors. It takes three to tango. The students that engage in EXPO, the WAEC exam as a body, who control the supervisors and whatever, and the school itself. What is happening to them? How many people have been brought out, you understand, to reveal on news that these are the people that cheated, these are the WAEC people that, if the WAEC people don't cooperate, nothing will happen. It's only the students that are being punished. Why?
If there is no proof, how will they prosecute anyone? Now, the accusation over time, and every year that we hear, is that WAEC deliberately fails Nigerian students, but you are singing a different tune, that it's not even so. Of
course, that is there too. You know, when we used to have only WAEC as the body that controls the O-level, right? That's what they do too. But now we have NECO, so they are trying to outshine each other. Students, when students were passing NECO, they were leaving WAEC, they were not registering WAEC, they were going to NECO. So that's why WAEC is trying to suspend that now. That's the game that is going on. Even at that time, they were marking them down. That was the real thing that was happening. You see, so what I'm saying now is this. The WAEC officials that invigilated in those centers should be brought to book. They don't punish WAEC officials, they punish only these students. It is unfair. Are they the one? They cannot do it without the help of the WAEC people, as it were, the supervisors.
But is there not a possibility that Nigerian students just decided to be more serious with their studies?
More serious? Are you sure? More serious? The question. More serious now?
Well, we have more students with computers. We have more students getting exposed to a lot of things. But however, the side of things you are bringing to our notice is of serious concern.